McCaffrey. Oh, he got caught. That boy, if he has some breakaway speed, man.
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packing, nobody new. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull off. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon.
Oh, that was a nice ass run. That spin. That first touchdown you did. Yeah, that was a nice ass spin right there.
Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it.
He be doing some cheesy. He do some cheesy shit too.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Pass interference.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ready? This is Mike. 50 seconds to my show. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch any weapon.
They'll run on first down. Myron. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time in a Cincinnati first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you, pop.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
This rookie superstar X Factor.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Brooks. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now the 2nd down throw on target. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Brooks to throw. From the gun, he'll throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. On 1st down, Myrick. And a short gain here down to the 22. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. That's it. Hey, that other shit you post on Facebook that's on SportsCenter with the nigga fighting with his fingers, nigga, that shit had me in there crying.
They'll try to run this one in. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He said predictable. We'll predict this.
Got fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I already thought I was watching some anime shit.
They'll run on 1st down. Vick. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it. Is the biggest key the left tackle? Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to run.
I've been trying to figure that shit out for a long time.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted. And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on. On 1st down, Myrick. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels. Here's Brooks on 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Give me that.
Loose football.
Give me that.
And the Bengals grab it. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Perfectly.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Myrick. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Okay. I don't know if he outstripped him. He's talking about holding on.
Brooks now to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Brooks off the play fake. This is caught. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go! Let's go!
Some new shit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Mariota. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Oh, the commission over there. And Best.
To the air again, Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Mariota again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Brooks on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown, touchdown. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, he is.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We're taking wins home.
Throwing, Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Mariota, and he comes back with one complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Yeah, change this safety number. I need number 99.
Check Mike 54, Mike 54. Let's go. Right there, 54.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Again, it's Mariota. Being chased out left. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A first down throw for Mariota. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Yeah, I think
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on second down. Brooks. And this is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, this nigga mad.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. They'll run on first down. Myrick. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now Brooks to throw. Looking to throw on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. A good pickup there at 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers.
I think they just advanced in FOL. Yeah. I see you over there killing, nigga.
He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal. Now a give right side. Myrick, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smarter coach.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming. One.
On 3rd down, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
First off, he on the trade committee too, so what are you talking about?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got this.
Sounded like you do.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball
Oh,
here
you know,
for the inaugural drive.
look at here. Look at here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In my 26 years of my life, I ain't never kissed ass to get shit from nobody. So I ain't gonna start it now for you.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
He's sitting right there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a first down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mario had loose, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
You know how we get focused into the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do?
Yeah, he ain't going to be on to that next one.
That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
You can get the fuck off my team, man.
This one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24. This is one of the dangers of going for the
and you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it.
Nigga, I don't need you to reiterate shit over here. Stay in your lane. I thought you hit the mute button. I thought you hit the mute button.
So a big break.
Nigga, well, hit the mute button like you said you did 10 minutes ago.
Here's Brooks operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
I couldn't hear you. My fault. I'm really not keeping Lindsey. Oh, yeah, I'll let him go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Brooks now from the gun. He'll throw. He finds Austin complete. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 22 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jack took my butts.
Valley. Let me talk to you.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble. And they
man, what's up, man? What you want for Afky, man?
Very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
I got Vaughn.
Had a drive going and pushed it past the 50-yard
but the trade committee says that ain't enough.
And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
Oh, really?
Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Oh, okay, fuck that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I thought you hit the mute button.
To contest every deep ball that is
You shouldn't even be able to hear what I'm talking about. You should not hear the basis of any of these conversations.
Man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw Mariota. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Looking downfield for Jones, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw once
Man, I want Apke, and I want a couple of your quarterbacks. What's up? Can we?
Guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop.
Man, nah, look, hold on.
And react to it.
I don't want your first two. I don't want your first nor your second. But baby, your fourth one.
Mariota going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle.
Okay, you got him starting over Cole.
29-yard line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
No, I don't want Cole.
Feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme
he ain't no faster than the niggas I got right now.
For a nice completion.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I got you. What's up with Holcomb, dog? Cole Holcomb or Kalike
Hudson.
Hudson.
Fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is
Kalike Hudson, he your third middle linebacker, 63 overall. I don't know why the fuck he's so low. He ain't never been that low.
Get up to the second level.
Any franchise I've been in, but Kalike Hudson, he your third middle linebacker or your right outside linebacker.
Away to his left.
Cole Holcomb.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes
to me now. You going to have
Young, everything that he had been taught,
Sweat,
every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's forced out right. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Brooks. And the catch made by Walters. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Who got them?
I thought about that.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Now Brooks, operating from the gun. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Well, no takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Brooks throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, I don't got breathing no more.
Now Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Elsewhere, they're on to the 4th quarter of MetLife Stadium. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their first of the young season. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Who's the coach?
Right back to him on 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I got Gordon on the block.
They'll try the left side. Myrick. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to pose.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of deep time. Them niggas did pick up Terrell Casey too.
5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time
in
the
it
offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Watson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here.
He's in a superstar trade.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
What you want for
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mariota to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated.
No, I was just, I wasn't asking because of that. I don't really care.
The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Valley, Todd.
Right there.
Todd.
54, right there. 54 Mike. It's our field.
Come get Gordon.
Zone now. Mariota dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking
that defensive tackle you got
at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
You too slow. I'm about to tell you his name right now.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Either Nandi or Khalil Sanders.
7 seconds remaining. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he can't find anywhere.
Yeah, that should goes in.
And he goes down. Carl Lawson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory.
I mean, you can give me Saunders and throw Miko Hardman in there.
Those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Yeah.
Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Tryna go be better, run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and get it.